for the heavens I'm aiming. Out here gaming, while y'all out. What up, grinders? Another edition of Grind Gazette. Yeah, we're going to start this video off a little different. Because here at Grind Gazette, we usually tell urban news with hip-hop twist that's business-minded. But this here is a little different. I was somewhat dislike for a lot of police officers. I can't front. You know, being that I've been shot by them before wrongly. I've had my place raided before, and after they raided, they said, "Oh, it was the wrong house," and no apologies, no nothing. Lawyers didn't want to jump on the case because they all work together in the little city I'm in, and then when I start talking to lawyers out of town, they was like, we could win, but we're going to want this much money down because it's a hard case. And, you know, the state, your city's going to have the best lawyers because it's the city paying for the lawyers. So we got to get our best. Just make a long story short, they pretty much told me it pretty much wasn't worth it. So, yeah, you know what I mean? So I really don't like cops that much. You know what I mean? Of course, it's a small few. That's all right. Because, you know, I knew a cop, and he used to tell me, like, his brother was a street dude. You know, I grew up with his brother. Well, not grew up with his brother, but his brother was an OG in the neighborhood, and I grew up around him, so we was always cool. And then his other brother, who became a cop, you know, he came around, was always high and by. And there was a crooked cop in the neighborhood, so I told him about the crooked cop. And as I told him, he told his partner, see, I told you about him. Like, he was telling his partner, like, this dude is dirty. And then, you know, hell yeah, I told him that the other cop was dirty. But, that he was a cool cop. This dude was cool. Like I said, I don't hate all cops, but it's a lot of them that I just don't like. So, I'm saying all that because in this video I'm about to show you, I'm kind of leaning on the cop side. I'll keep it 100. Like, I don't like how some of our youngsters out here is acting. And this youngster right here, I just barely found this out because I witnessed a video about a day and a half, 2 days ago. And now, you know, the guy has a hoodie on, so I really can't tell. But I get some calls from some friends of mine who tell me, hey, you know who that is? I'm like, nah. And it's a little, it says this little rap cat that I met. It's a cool little guy. He's a rapper out of Vallejo named Lil Thiz. But he spells it like Thiz, Theze. Out of SOB. Out of SOB RBE, which is a popular group out here in California, underground. It was like, at one time, it was probably about the biggest underground rapper in California. Rap group. And on this video I'm about to show you, these youngsters, you know, they hop out on the dude. The reason I'm like leaning on the police officer side is because I don't like all these youngsters just hop out on. They thought what they thought they seen, I believe, is just a guy, a middle-aged guy pumping his gas in a nice Porsche. They say, oh yeah, let's pull a lick on this dude. They hop out and about to pull a lick on this, you know, possibly hard-working dude, you know what I'm saying, who's just pumping his gas, so they try to break him, but little do they know that the guy is an off-duty police. Not only is he an off-duty police, he's a retired Oakland police captain. So, at first I was thinking maybe they knew who the guy was, but I'm like, nah, you ain't that bold to just rob no captain like that. If anything, they would have shot him, smoked him, you know what I mean? But so, and they're out of Vallejo, which is not too far from Oakland, so they probably don't know, you know, what the Oakland captain looks like or used to look like, you know. So basically they thought this was just a, you know, a middle-aged dude who might have a little money because he has a nice little Porsche SUV. So they try to pull a lick on him. That's what I don't like, how the youngsters is wilding like this. And then this guy was a police. So he got a little distance from him and he let him have it. I'm gonna let y'all check out the video.
Well, developing at this hour, a robbery turned into a gas station shootout involving a retired Oakland cop. You see it here, the whole thing caught on surveillance video. One of the attackers is dead. The retired police captain, he's recovering this evening at the hospital. Tonight, investigators are searching for at least 2 men they say are involved. NBC Bay Area Sergio Quintana has been tracking this story throughout the day and joins us tonight at Highland Hospital. Sergio.
Retired Oakland Police Captain Ursi Joyner is still recovering from emergency surgery here at Highland Hospital in Oakland. The chief of the Oakland Police Department says he is in stable but serious condition. This all started with what police say was an armed robbery, and this is a security camera video that shows how it all went down. You can see retired Captain Ursi Joyner holding his phone as he's pumping gas when 3 men approach him and appear to shake him down for valuables. The retired captain in the white shirt and black vest resists their efforts, but the 3 men seem to be feeling his collar and trying to see if he has anything else on him. Then at one point, one of the suspects in a black hoodie opens the back door of Joyner's white SUV, then the front door. That's when Joyner reaches into his waistband, pulls a gun, and fires. This is where we're freezing the video because a moment later, he fatally shoots the man wearing a black hoodie.
We know that they intended to focus on the victim in this case, and I think the video has been very clear and very helpful for us in this investigation so far.
Oakland Police Chief LaRon Armstrong did not release the video to us, nor would he confirm the name of the victim. We got the video from a source and have confirmed Joyner's identity through multiple sources. After the first rounds of shots, Joyner then ran to see where the other 2 attackers were headed, and that's when he is shot repeatedly. This exchange of gunfire in downtown Oakland in the middle of the day is the 115th homicide in the city since the start of the year.
We've seen so many tragic situations. We've seen so many people lose their lives as a result of violence. Again, this today again shows us how brazen these individuals involved in this activity can be.
Captain Joyner retired from the department in 2019 as one of the most decorated officers in the OPD. He came up through the ranks and was the head of the Oakland Ceasefire program, where police and community leaders meet with gang members to reduce gun violence. I spoke briefly off camera with a woman who now works with Joyner at a local marijuana dispensary. His LinkedIn profile says he is the co-owner of the Joyous Recreation and Wellness Group in Oakland. She says he was supposed to be at a meeting this afternoon and never showed up. That co-worker says she was shocked to hear that he was involved in that shootout. She came here to Highland Hospital to pray with Joyner and his wife as he recuperates. At Highland Hospital in Oakland, I'm Sergio Quintana, NBC Bay Area News.
We hope he recovers fully. Thank you.
Crazy, right? Yeah, and this other footage that's kind of hard to find right now though, but gotta give it up to little thieves. Is the guy in the black hoodie who got shot and killed. He got murdered, and his boys start shooting, trying to retrieve his body, and they hit the police, and then they have to leave their boy. They end up leaving, but they do get kudos for trying to come back and get their boy. I've seen it way worse, numerous times, where your homies just get on. But they did try to come back and get their boy, shooting at the cop. And the cop is now in critical condition in the hospital as I record this. And I can't say, of course the dudes are all the way wrong. They picked the wrong one. Definitely, they picked the wrong one. But don't cops tell us to give up our goods during the course of a robbery? That cop wasn't giving up his goods. He could have gave up the materialistic items and just let it be. They got cameras, you know what I mean? But nope, he He chose to he willing to die for his. Or he still think he a police. You know what I mean? But yeah, I just have to let y'all check this video out here at Grind Gazette. Prayers out to the Lil Thieves and his family. Even though, you know, he was caught in the wrong. But you know, it's rough out here. And I even say, bless the cops who's fighting for his life, the ex-cop who's fighting for his life. Because they shouldn't have tried to rob that man like that. They didn't know who he was. Try to do him like that. You don't try to rob another brother like that. So, bless his family too. Alright, and we out here at Grind Gazette. Continue to like and subscribe.
What up, what up, what up, what up, Cram? It's your boy Styles Speed the Ghost from LOX D Block. I just want to say congratulations on your clothing company, Grind. I fucks with it. Send me the package, bro. Send me the package, man. And yo, everybody, make sure you check my boy out at grindclothing.net. You know what I mean? Love is love, man. Cram, keep doing what you're doing. I need my hoodies. I need my sweats. I need my tees. I need the whole line, bro. You know what I mean? But congratulations, bless up, and keep doing what you're doing, man. Salute.
A little bad motherfucker riding skateboards on the east. Wasn't even 5 feet, so Northeast used to pick on me. Once I got a stick on me, now I'm fucking with ya. Started click the FBs, and now I'm running through they sisters. Y'all wear skinnies, my khaki sad. I was a young hustler about mines with a nappy shag. Fuck the streets.